Welcome to Provo
What
Unscripted.
What is good?
Well, hey, what's going on?
It's been a while. Not really.
It's been like a week.
I know. A lot of people have asked me though when the next episode's coming out, and I feel bad that it's because I told him I was like, oh, it's supposed to be uploaded Friday, like 4 days ago. And anyway, so let's talk about it.
Do we need a schedule?
Let's talk about it.
I feel like that goes against the unscripted.
We're too new to have a schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. It goes against everything the Provo Unscripted
Also,
stands for.
based off what we just saw, most of the viewers have already checked out of this video.
Yeah, guys, what is up?
Unless you're Spotify.
3 minutes?
Yeah. That is so funny.
We have some fake fans.
Also, shout out my mother. She watched it. So, Kim,
Shout out Cam.
even though it's still weird to me that you watch it, okay, I still love you more.
I don't think anybody from my family watched it.
I don't think that anybody except for her knows that I'm doing this.
Oh.
So
it sounds like you got to network a little bit.
no, actually, because I think I promoted it on my Facebook, and my stepmom and father for sure saw it.
I don't have my stepmom on Facebook.
Oh. That tells me a lot.
Does it?
A little bit, actually.
Cool. Cool.
Anyway, so there's a couple things that we need to talk about.
Yeah.
I know you want to talk about the wedding in Arizona you just went to. And then I need to talk about some feedback that we got. And we need to go into
We love feedback.
some controversial, quote-unquote, Provo topics. Even though they're not controversial. But there is a new term that I learned like a month-ish ago.
Whoa.
It's called housing.
Oh, gosh.
Do you know what it is?
I have no idea
We'll
what that is.
get to it.
Okay. Stay tuned for some housing, you guys.
Get edged. Snitches.
Really, edged.
Yeah.
Okay. No, so okay. My sister got married in Arizona.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way. How old is she?
Thank you. I'm just so excited. Thank you for congratulating me for my sister's wedding.
Pleasure. It's a pleasure.
It's all about pleasure.
It's all about pleasure. Now it is for someone.
Yeah. Well,
Whoa.
That's the thing. I don't know if it is. We'll talk about that.
Wow.
No.
Will we?
Yes, we will. Okay. So they got their endowments done in
The same day?
Mesa Temple 2 days before.
Both
So
of them.
on a Wednesday last week.
Both of them?
Both of them. Same time. Yeah.
So no mission served. They just.
Nope.
How old is she?
She's 21. She's just 2 years younger
And
than me.
he is.
He's my age, 23.
Freak.
Yeah. So I was really happy for them.
Yeah. Good for them.
I tried giving my sister a hug, like once we were done the temple, and
After the
She liked it.
endowment.
after the endowment, and then she like did not want to hug me back. I was
Probably
like,
was like super overwhelmed.
she was super probably.
She probably was like contemplating her membership in the church.
Man, I have no idea.
Because I know some girls. Yeah, mostly girls actually. I mean, I don't know if I could say that I know a dude that were pretty bothered by their first time. Not like bothered, but like pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Yeah,
It's
so fair.
Yeah.
She came back afterwards,
To
like
the
once we
church.
left the temple.
To the church.
No,
Oh, she's
she
still
came
back.
back.
She's
Yeah, she left and she got her endowment done. No, but she came back afterwards and she's like, "Sorry, I didn't give you a hug in the temple," and then she gave me a hug. So I was like,
okay,
"Oh, cool."
bet.
And then we had the wedding on Friday. My sister is the most like unplanned person ever. So invites went out like the day before, just over
For the
text.
wedding?
For the wedding, yeah.
Over text.
It was just at a steak center in Arizona.
Dang,
and
it's
so,
pretty low key then.
yeah, there's probably 30 people that showed up to the wedding. Me personally, I want to have like 300 people.
That's still a good turnout for a day previous for a wedding. To
That's
be
true.
honest.
Well, I mean, half of those people have known about it for months.
Yeah. that's
So
fair. 300.
it's a little weird.
I don't think they'll all even have 40 unless it's from her family.
Yeah.
I've learned that most of my friends who I love dearly, it's like a distant thing. You know what I mean?
Is it?
I feel like that's true.
Oh, maybe.
To be fair, though, I haven't had much opportunity to be at a lot of their weddings because of life. Like
Yeah.
so, while that makes me feel bad, I feel like the same will be done
True.
when it's time for me.
One day,
One day, the time will come.
1 year, 5 months, and 29 days.
Oh, you suck.
No, but I was expecting maybe 6, 7 more people to show up. And you okay?
You are an idiot. 6'7"? 6'7"?
No, but
Everybody needs to look up Google math teacher crash out 6'7". Funniest thing you'll watch.
Oh my gosh.
And funnier than this, Ish. That's for sure. That dude went crazy. Keep going. Don't say that ever
So,
again.
I won't say that ever again. I just had to pull that in. I just thought it was funny.
You said that. I was like, what the freak?
So, yeah. So we're at the ceiling. I had to take pictures for her reception.
You were the photographer.
I was the photographer for the reception.
Yeah. This is low key.
Low key.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a little awkward, but the whole time, okay, my sister's very much like, her and her husband are both no PDA at all. Like, they just don't like the idea of it. He at one point said to us, "I don't know if I'm gonna kiss her in the temple, like once we're in the temple once we're married in front of people."
Oh,
And I
after
said,
the ceiling? Because you kind of have to do that to be sealed.
"No, you don't have to. You don't have to."
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that.
No.
Yeah, you don't
I
have
thought
to
that's what sealed it.
No, you don't have to
Other
kiss in
than
the
like
temple.
everything else that you
No. It's everything else.
do. I'm kissing.
Well, so am I. Listen, my wedding day is just a big excuse to make out with my wife. So
I don't want to see that.
you best bet.
I don't want to see that.
You do want to see it.
My one of my buddies though, he hit. Oh, that poor kid, dude. We were all. I mean, the whole thing was unfortunately timed. To be honest, like people were late.
Yeah.
To the ceiling room.
Classic.
Classic alternative rock. So we were in there, and he kisses his wife at the altar, and the sealer's like, "Let me take this time to roast him. Makes him kiss twice more, because the first one wasn't good enough. Second one wasn't good enough." And I'm sitting there, I'm like, it's like pornography low key. Like, what's going on here? Like, I don't want to watch this guy make out with this girl. But yeah. So I guess if you're gonna go for it, you gotta
Go for it.
But
Yeah.
not like you're saying.
Well, I think the sealer knew how awkward like they were with that, because when they sat down on the bench, they were like completely apart.
What the
They were not
freak?
close at all. And then
It's safe to say their love languages are not touch.
not physical touch. No.
No.
Obviously after they were
It's not all
sealed,
about
they
pleasure.
sat back down and they were close to each other, so it worked out. But the whole time I was just sitting there, I was like, what the freak? Like, be like romantic with each other, you know? Anyways, we're at the wedding and they're doing all the activities and not one kiss. And I'm like, you need to kiss my sister. I didn't say that to him, but the whole time I was taking photos and I'm like, they're cutting the cake and I'm like, oh, let's get a cakey kiss, like trying to encourage it. And he started choking on his food.
Literally.
Like he like sat there and he probably spent another 30 seconds trying to swallow his food. And I just was like, this is bad.
You almost just killed him.
I almost killed a man
With a kiss.
with a
Usually it's killing with kindness.
no.
Yeah.
No. So
Game on.
just it was just little moments like those. It was just really like, I don't know how to act and I don't know what's going on. This is so awkward.
Yeah, that's wild. But it wasn't your fault. Like, I feel like any good
No.
photographer would be like, hey, let's
Yeah.
look like we like each other. We're just now married, you know?
Yeah.
LDS. Like,
Yeah.
hey, this stuff is okay. Not only is okay, it's
It's true.
encouraged and good.
But some people are just anti PDA in general. And that's not
But
just
that's
kissing.
pretty extreme, though.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me personally, like, I obviously want
there's
people
a-
to know that I'm married.
If there's anybody listening to this right now that's like, oh, I understand his sister. You shouldn't. Respectfully. I don't know. I can't even fathom.
Well, you're just a touchy guy.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
So,
Especially, yeah, I am a pretty touchy guy.
yeah.
Look, sorry, I like hugs, bro. Heaven forbid I like to.
Where my hug at?
Where my hug at? Let me walk you to class.
I got your phone.
What are you gonna do?
You were probably like that in high school, huh?
No, dude, no. Pre-mission Chase, we don't like him.
You were like showering without me.
What the frick? Guess who? Guess who?
What was high school Chase like?
Before swim, I could have been on meds.
What kind of meds?
Probably for anxiety, actually.
Okay.
And then swim took it all out of my system, and then I was just really, really egotistical.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And then I went on the mission, and now I feel like I have a lot to go, I have a lot to learn, a lot to do. I need to repent like crazy, but I understand social norms, cues. I'm emotionally intelligent for the most part, I feel.
Yeah.
Like I can tell when someone's uncomfortable, or if they will, like just the nonverbals, I'm a lot better. Yeah, okay, buddy. Kid yourself. You are more comfortable with me
I'm
than anybody in this house.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, what's good?
Wow.
But anyway, I also feel like that's one of my spiritual gifts is like it's easy to talk to me.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
I actually just listened to Elder Uchtdorf's talk from this last October 2025 conference about spiritual gifts.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was listening to on the way over here.
Wow. Holy man.
I need Jesus bad.
Me freaking too.
Bad.
Pre-mission Xander is whack.
I feel like most people are pre-mission. Dudes.
Yeah.
Girls are chilling, and I don't know how they do it. But it's interesting because when I was on the mish, so there's probably no one else on earth that I've met that I've found that is closer to Jesus than my mission president.
Oh, okay.
Presidente Foundes, Antonio. And one of the things that he said when he was taking one of my companions and I to, I want to say a conference, like a zone conference, he was like, yeah, we know that elders serve 2 years because they have a lot that they need to learn. And for some reason, girls have less they need to learn because they just have to serve a year and a half.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know if he was being, because then he was like, and my wife and I, we have the most to learn because we're here for 3 years. And I was like, okay, you have the least to learn, I feel. I had the most, and they all have just a year and a half, if that. Because I know some girls that went home early for, like, not just because they hated their life. Or didn't have a testimony, I should say.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I feel there's a lot of things that you can go home early for that make you hate your life while you're in the mission, but, like, they're legitimate. I feel like every reason except for not having a testimony is a legitimate reason to go home early. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I know plenty of people that have gone home early. I don't think it's a big deal.
It's not.
That's low-key a controversial topic.
That is a controversial topic.
Look at that.
Kind of. It's getting better.
I think that's the number one reason why men leave the church.
Coming home early from the mission?
Yeah, and, like, the stigma that they feel behind it being back.
I beat the statistics.
Because I think that Brad Wilcox said that, actually. I think it's the number one thing that hurts men in the church is they feel judged for coming home early.
Interesting.
So, yeah, you beat it, and I have a couple others who beat it.
Well, it's hard. When I came back...
Because you were out 6 weeks.
Yeah, about. I came home. First person I talked to was my stake president, who I thought was just going to blow me an earful. And he was very nice about it. I mean, to be fair, he didn't give me the whole marriage spiel. I think he knew that I had a little bit growing to go.
Yeah.
Totally okay.
Still do.
Yeah. Okay. You're telling people to date me, and then you say I need to grow. What's going on?
Look, to be honest, I learned a lot through dating, too.
That's fair.
So.
Okay. Fair enough. But what he told me was just like, yeah, this happens. Get over it, pretty much.
Yeah.
He didn't say it like that. He was a little bit more loving. But I asked him, I was like, what do I do about people who are just going to judge me?
Right.
And he's like,
what do you
nothing.
do? Yeah.
What can you do?
Really nothing.
Yeah. And so I was like,
without sin cast the first stone.
Yeah. So I took that to heart. I was like, okay, I can't do anything. Can't help it. It's not a people's church, and
right. That's a good
So
point.
I went to church, and I just was so scared to confront the people who, like, I knew were just gonna say something.
Yeah.
So I had this preconceived judgment of what others were gonna say to me, and honestly, the one guy who I thought was going to just be the
Unload.
most, yeah, like, be the most unloving person in that moment, he was the most loving.
Hmm.
He was sitting on the stand, and he saw when I came to church the next day, I sat all the way in the back as far as I could away from everyone, because I was like, I'm just gonna take the sacrament, finish first hour, and I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
And this dude wears glasses, like, he doesn't have great eyesight, but I get a text on my phone, and he's just like, I love you so much. And I'm like, that is what I need. And it's just good moments like that. So I feel like I had it pretty easy coming home. But I also have never been one to care what, I mean, I care what people think, but when it comes to my religious values, when it comes to, like, my
Yeah,
God-fearing
your
ability, it's
convictions.
never come from other people. It's always come from my personal experiences.
Right.
And I think that's what, like, leads me to believe in God, is just my personal convictions each and every day.
Rock on.
So
Yeah, I know people on both sides because my brother came home early and he's now very inactive, and it sucks.
yeah,
But and then a couple others, I mean, I don't know if they want to be named or if it even matters, but yeah, it's a big thing. That's why when I ever meet somebody who came home early, my very first interaction is very careful. Because I don't want to sound like I'm coming
yeah,
off in the wrong way, and I really don't mean to, right? Like,
yeah,
no one. I mean, even the same with my brother, right? Like, to where he was to going on a mission
yeah,
at 25 years old, it was incredible.
yeah,
So, how could I ever get even upset with him for going home early? Like, it just, God had a different plan for him.
yeah,
And that's fine. Like, who am I to decide what's best for him
yeah.
spiritually?
It's true.
Not me. I can say, like, eat right, go to the gym. Like, I know what's good for you physically,
Yeah.
but can't catch me fighting with God, that's for sure. Maybe wrestling. Am I right? Come on now.
Well, it's good to argue with God.
Argue?
Well, not argue in the way
I
of,
would say
like,
wrestle.
yeah, I mean, wrestle. Well, argument is not a bad thing necessarily. Argue is me saying, like, if I'm struggling to make a decision, it's like I would argue one
I
way.
would say reason.
Arguing is reasoning.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a more contentious.
It depends on the way you see. I took a philosophy class where arguing was taught to me as reasoning. Like, when you create an argument for something,
Then why are they different words? What's the difference?
I think an argument is just a strong stance.
Then reasoning isn't.
But when you come to that stance, you need to reason. Like, you have to come up with a reason for your stance, you know?
So an argument comes from reasoning.
Yes. Now, it depends. Like, is your reasoning valid? Like, what led you to that moment? Is it good? Is it true? Or was it, like,
I don't know. I feel like argument is more contentious.
I think that's just like a
Because
social
look
standard.
at Isaiah 118, right? Like, though your sins be red as scarlet, they may be white as wool. Come, let us reason together.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're reasoning with somebody, you're trying to get on the same page, whereas like an argument is trying to persuade somebody to do your will or to be convinced of what you have in mind. Like, that's your argument.
Yeah.
But if we reason together, so I don't want to argue with God, I want to reason with him. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense, but I still think it's okay. Like, obviously, God's way is the only way.
Right.
You know?
So how are you going to argue with that?
I think when you just express your opinion, I think when you express what you really feel in that moment, like, you're arguing, right? And
Okay,
you're trying.
I think we can argue with him, but he's going to reason with us.
Oh, for sure. That wasn't my point. My point was, I think it's good to argue with God, because I think you're trying to express your feelings to him in a way that you're passionate. And obviously he's going to come back, and whether or not he thinks we're right. Like, let's take this for example.
We've hit two controversial topics back to back.
Martin Harris.
At least for me, this is controversial.
Martin Harris in Doctrine and Covenants.
Yeah. What about him?
He lost the 116
Well,
pages.
yeah, yep.
He was told 3 times that or Joseph Smith was told 3 times that
Don't let him do it.
Don't let him do it. And Joseph Smith came back and said,
I've lost my soul.
come on,
Or I guess
let me take the pages. And he's like, he created an argument for it. He said he needs to show his family this. He needs to do this. He needs to do this. God said, sure.
He created an argument. Well, I mean, in this case, I guess reasoning is synonymous with your term of the argument.
Sure.
But I still feel like inherently arguing is more contentious.
Maybe, but the only like contention is like in yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to get rid of the natural man, we need to not argue and just try and reason with God. That was a bar.
That was a bar, actually. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah,
I can
steak
think that...
is the 2 counts, so, you know. Yeah, I'm on the steak.
Yeah, no big deal. You're on the steak?
Yeah, I'm steak. You know.
I mean, I'm on steak.
Steak. Oh, I want steak. Let's not
argue.
Let's not argue.
No more arguing.
Let's reason. Let's just reason.
I think there's nothing wrong with saying how you really feel.
No, that is so valid.
And sometimes that's an argument, and sometimes it's reasoning.
Look, I'm also putting what I'm saying because I have been arguing recently with God. To be honest, I've been like, look, dude, I'm trying so hard to just accept this ish because honestly, life's been tough recently, like for a lot of reasons, which I was not expecting. Like if you came to me 3 months ago, even like, was it? Yeah. Wait, today's the 14th. If you came to me 3.5 months ago and were like, hey, Chase, by the way, this is how your fall 2025 is going to go, I would have called you a freaking dirty liar. I'm serious.
Not a clean liar. A dirty liar.
A dirty one. A dirty one. Bien sucio. And yet here we are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I forgot where I was going with that. But
I don't know either. Are you prevailing?
Dude, I will tell you what. For the first time in a long time, we had elders quorum, and the whole thing was about what can we do in our personal lives to better our testimony to become closer to Jesus. I had nothing. Because I'm doing everything.
Are you doing everything?
Yeah, pretty freaking well. I'm reading the scriptures every day. I've already read 3 chapters a day in the Book of Mormon. I prayed, I think, 5+ times a day already.
Pray always.
Amen. I mean, vocally, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I have 2 temple appointments this week, 2 more next week. I'm doing my calling. Like, really well.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Stake Institute.
Yeah. STAKE, baby. Hey. I'm ministering really well. Like, I'm just doing everything I need to. I'm taking the sacrament, going to church both hours, right? So yeah, I just really need God right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm freaking showing him.
Good. He's going to come back and he's going to say, you can do more.
Yeah. I know.
Be careful.
He's like,
be careful.
Ordnance worker, snitch.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, okay.
But, you know what I was thinking about the other day? I came up with this. This is an OG quote. Okay?
He came up with this on his own. This is a Xander quote.
I actually wrote it down. Let me pull up the notes for this.
It's a Xander quote and he can't remember off the top of his head. But he wanted the clout beforehand. We know.
I just need everyone to know that this is my original quote.
Yeah, that you don't remember. So go ahead.
What's the point in making a covenant if you only follow it when it's easy?
Have you ever heard of the talk, The Inconvenient Messiah? It's a BYU speech by Holland. You should listen to it. They're going to accuse you of plagiarism.
Wait, are they actually?
Probably.
Oh, shoot.
I think it was done in like the 80s.
I've never listened to that talk. There's no way I could have pulled it from there.
No way. His opener is his wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, that's sick.
Yeah.
And she mentions the same thing?
Also, I don't remember. Because it was pretty brief, her part. And his was pretty extensive, so I was pretty dialed in.
Yeah.
But today, we finally got the new first presidency. Christopherson. Holy. I was not expecting him.
I wasn't either.
As soon as Iron was called, I was like, he's going to die in that presidency. But yeah, Christopherson was a a curveball for me.
I think he's been cooking up lately.
Chris Iverson?
Yeah.
I don't know.
His talking down conference.
I feel like
It
Udoir
was
always
pretty
is
good. Oh, for
gasoline
sure.
in the engine of a plane.
Yeah, he's always talking about planes.
Yeah.
I think you should reread Elliot Christopherson's talk
From this last conference.
because I think it was amazing.
Did you watch the announcement? Because he said, I did not wake up today thinking this was gonna happen. And I was like, brother, I've been
But
feeling
that's when it happened.
I was like, brother, I've been feeling that for 3 months.
Yeah.
Literally.
I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah, I've been waiting, anticipating Oaks as president for a long time.
Speaking of excited, what is this housing that you're talking
Did I
about?
bring that up earlier?
You did bring it up
In the
earlier.
pod or no?
You did.
Okay.
I think. Wait, maybe did you?
I'm so sorry for everybody that has to hear this part. So, okay, so after our first episode, one of my buddies, Brandon, he reached out to me. And
Shout out Brandon.
He was like, "Hey, I'm listening to the podcast. Miss you and your voice," is what he said. Even though he's gonna marry the girl he's dating, so no homo,
No bromo.
no bromo. And I asked him, I was like, "Yeah, so what can we do, to make it a better experience?" He was like, "Well, talk about more like Provo controversial topics." So I said, like, what, soaking? And he said, sure. So everybody, I feel, knows what that is.
Everyone knows what soaking is.
And to be honest, it has to have been done at least once, or else it would not have been made.
No, that's probably true.
I'm convinced that a righteous person and a righteous people would not have made that up.
No.
Like, just the phrasing without it having happened. Plus, actually, I know a dude who's done it. He's not a member. He lives in St. George. And that was wild.
I believe it.
Listening to him tell the story. I was like, I don't want to hear this.
And yet you listened anyways.
No, I cut him off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not listening to this. I was like, I'm dropping 30 a game. I don't want to listen to this story. So,
oh gosh.
So it has been brought to my attention. I forget who told me. Honestly, probably good for me. And for good for them.
Good for both parties.
Yeah. Not for my well-being, but so apparently there's a new thing called housing in Zion. Provo Orem. So what housing is, if you know what, well, I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube. You know what I mean?
did not say that.
So, okay, so basically, somebody asked this couple if they would make out in front of him while he watched. That is housing. Like, they housed him.
So it's not even like a new word. It's just a different word
Soaking's
for...
not new either. What are you talking about?
No, I know. Well, okay.
They're both nuances.
Yeah.
In like the worst way.
Yeah.
The worst way.
But I feel like...
How can we get around a loophole of a command?
But both of those words were just created so they could get away from what, like, the actual word is.
Yeah, I think they're downplaying.
Yeah.
The severity.
Yeah.
Of the act, for sure.
Yeah. I will say I really like watching those videos of the guy who interviews people on BYU, and he's like, "What do you think about soaking?"
Oh.
And they're like, "It's amazing." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's obviously very satire."
Mom,
but...
those are people that are being sarcastic because they don't actually believe it's amazing, and they all believe it's wrong. Just like your son. I've never soaked. I've never housed. I will never do.
I never soaked. I never claimed to be a soaker.
Plus, to be honest, if you're gonna soak, might as well just do it.
That's what I was always thinking. It's like people call it a loophole, but I'm like, you're
not
having
a loophole.
sex.
You're in the hole.
Yeah. Fire in the hole.
Sorry. Frag out. Pretty much because of what it will do to your life.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna blow it up.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And also, why overcomplicate it with a third person? The shaker.
Like the shaker. Yeah.
The shaker.
There's a dude from my mission who was like, I'm gonna make a business, the bed shake business. I was like,
no, he's not.
I was like, you better be bankrupt in the first month.
I hope so.
So Sam,
Gosh dang it, Sam.
shame on you. Shame on you. And I know if he's watching this, he's smiling right now. That little snitch. Anyway,
He's like, yeah,
I wonder if YouTube
I'm
will
pointing
allow
at
that word.
racks.
Yeah.
Snitch?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Such a fun word. I got one of my buddies from my ward who's in my class to say it too. He calls me a little snitch boy.
Little
I'm
snitch
like,
boy.
dude, you're 100 pounds soaking wet. What do you mean? What do you mean little?
Soaking?
Don't talk to me right now. Don't talk to me.
Soaking mentioned.
So
Cue the compilation.
I don't know what other topics are controversial. But I'm glad that I put my stance on all of this.
Yeah.
So in the future, when I don't want to become a politician, but people are like, "Hey, you should do that," they can't cancel me. But they will because I'm LDS. What's good?
What's good?
Then I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, yeah, Mitt Romney.
You know what's actually I can't say that
Don't say it then.
because of HIPAA.
Ooh. I'm trying to think. There's probably not anything else that's really controversial about Provo.
Us or for the world?
Okay, for the world.
For our friends.
Nick Mose.
Oh.
Tell me how you really feel about Nick Mose.
Have you ever had one?
No. I don't believe in them.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I've
had my heart broken quite a bit.
Yeah. I also get attached, like, with that. And so,
yeah.
Like, if
Have you ever been pressured to kiss somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have. Not like a make out, it was just a kiss, but.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. I only want to make out with my one and only.
Have you only made out with your one and only?
No.
I know. Oh, I know. Color guard called. They want their 3 hours back in a rope swing.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry I had to.
I hope she's listening.
Really?
Shout out.
No shot.
No, I don't. There's no way.
Shot.
But I bet you somebody I know
From the
will
friend
mention
group.
it.
Okay.
Who knows?
If they've even made it this long.
Yeah, 3 minutes and 31 seconds. That's the average.
That's the average.
Yeah, you guys were all below average.
Except for like 4 of you.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Shout out the real ones.
Kimberly.
Yeah. I just think Nick Mo is the most ridiculous thing. Why, like...
I mean, to be honest, I can see both sides.
You just want to get a physical urge out.
Right. Like if I see something that looks attractive, why not taste them? I'm saying this because, and I haven't had one, right? But like that's what I can understand. Like if I see a very physically attractive girl, like heaven forbid a dude wants to give her a kiss. I wouldn't, right? Like I'm too
family.
I'm too emotional, right? I'm too emotional, and now I'm too mature because I'm old to want to.
You're so mature.
You're so stupid.
Sorry, continue.
But yeah, it could be me.
Yeah. I just think, I don't know. I always laugh at the people who break up with somebody and then like 3 days later they're making out with people.
Ooh, I don't laugh at them. I just like cringe.
I laugh at them.
I feel like that's messed up.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
Like AFV. America's Funniest Videos.
My brother loves that TV show.
Yes, he should.
Foams at the mouth.
When I was a kid, it was just iconic.
It was goated.
Yeah.
It was like the first compilation of failures.
Yeah. Were you a Nickelodeon kid or a Disney kid or a PBS kid?
Nickelodeon and PBS.
Really?
But mostly Cartoon Network.
Do you ever remember Fetch with Ruff Ruffman?
No.
Okay, so there was a PBS show and it was about like this dog that would pick up kids in a bus.
That didn't age very well. Much like us.
Yeah. Maybe you're not mature.
Like milk.
No, but
like sour to milk.
You would take these kids on these adventures. And so every time I was like, I need to know where this bus stop is. Because I need him to come pick me up right now. And so I would like sit on a tablet and I'm looking at, app or Google Maps and I'm trying to
Trying to
spot
find.
where
That is
they might
so
have these
funny.
bus stops. Oh,
Last night, my brother and I, so we just moved the bed arrangement in my apartment. We had all 6 in one room.
yeah, that's crazy.
Well, now we don't. Now so my brother and I, it's a bunk bed. We share a room. And last night we were talking about schnitzel from
Schnitzel.
Chowder.
Okay. Wow, what a
Rada. And honestly, I pulled up this video, and the scientist guy, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's like, "Your turn, Schnitzel," and we laughed so hard at that clip, dude. It's like the first 4 seconds, and then Schnitzel tells Wild Chowder is in the scene. Apparently, he tells that like a naughty joke, which we have no idea what it is. He's just
Yeah.
saying rada.
Yeah.
But Chowder's like, "What did he say?" And he's like, "I'll tell you when you're older." Now looking back, I'm like, "Oh my,"
Oh yeah.
I can't
love
imagine the
picking up
Disney
on those.
movies. The what?
I love picking up on those. Like the dirty jokes that kids will never understand,
Yeah.
but the adults do.
Yeah. Schnitzel? Maybe I'll call you Schnitzel now.
You're not gonna call me Schnitzel.
Yeah, you're right. Snitch boys forever.
Yeah, you're not calling me Schnitzel.
I was talking to somebody the other day about our Mexico trip, actually. I was like, yeah. Oh, it's Michael.
Oh yeah, love Michael.
Yeah, love Michael.
Michael, I hope you're listening.
He listened to the last one. He
Did you?
heard me. Apparently I hate him because of what I said about him last time. In the sense that height matters in Provo dating. Sorry. If you're 6'3", you're just more marketable. Take it from the marketing major.
Barely marketing major. Just switch.
Shut up. But yeah, it's true. Anyway, so he was like, which part of your mission was that? Because I said that we were in Mexico the whole day. And I was speaking Spanish the whole time. And I was with you. He's like, I thought you served somewhere else. I was like, I did serve somewhere else. That was vacation.
Soy de Paraguay. Okay, when we were in Mexico, he'd go into a shop and people would ask where he's from, and like, because he knew Spanish, and he'd be like, "Oh, soy de Paraguay."
Yeah, I would tell him about
And every time I'd hear that, I'm like, I know this guy's lying out of his mouth right now.
But they believe me. They believe me.
Like, y'all, you're so brown.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I still, to be honest, I'm a little tan. It's pretty much gone now.
Yeah.
But I have the good genes. And Haley appreciates that. She actually got mad at
Sydney
me.
Sweeney has good genes.
So Haley would get mad at me for that, actually, because I would be darker than her.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were right. Talking about the American Eagle slogan.
Yeah, I don't care about Sydney Sweeney.
Okay.
I'm not like every other man on the planet.
I actually don't think she's that attractive. Truth be told.
Rock on.
Thank you. I will.
Okay. But yeah, anyway.
She gets mad at you for being darker than her. And she's pretty tan.
She has great genes. But yeah, she does take it really dark. Really dark. So, if and when we have kids, they are going to be insane. Because she's athletic too.
You're going to be questioning her loyalty.
Huh?
Mind.
I don't get it. Explain.
When kids come out looking like a different color than their parents.
What in the covenant people is going on here? You're tell me she's gonna cheat on me?
No, I'm not saying that. But I was just saying they're gonna come out so dark that you're gonna question.
Oh, they're gonna come out that way. I don't know. She gets pretty white, I hear, and I do too.
Yikes.
So we fluctuate. 6'7".
Oh, dude. That was you that time.
I didn't even mean to.
You can't do this anymore.
I'm just that funny, and I didn't even mean to.
Who's laughing at that? Why did you just smolder at the camera?
Because I thought it was funny.
I'm sorry, Spotify listeners, but Chase just smoldered at the camera and pointed at it like he was some student athlete.
I used to be. When I peaked
Walk on.
When I peaked in high school, wasn't it?
Guys, Chase always told me about how he wanted to be walk-on at Utah Tech for basketball. And every time he would say that, I'm just like, he's a walk-on.
Yeah, made a lot of
and
fun
then
of me.
we would play.
And then we played anything, and I smoked
and
him
I
every
would,
time.
I would score on him, and I'd be like, oh, he scored on the walk-on.
And then I would score, and he'd be like, yo, who let the walk-on on?
Yeah. It's never going to get old.
It will never.
I hope you know that.
And we're gonna go play ball tonight, so he's gonna see the walk-on play again. I lifted heavy yesterday. I went to the gym with Michael yesterday.
Oh yeah.
You know who's big? Michael is big now.
Whoa,
He
really?
weighs the most in the apartment. He's wearing XL shirts that look like they're just regular on him.
Oh,
And he
okay.
has the audacity to have body dysmorphia now.
Dang, way to expose Michael like that.
He looks great. He's gonna be like, then why do I have it? Well, okay, fair. Fair point. But he's getting big. He's making a lot of progress. I'm super proud of him.
Let's go.
But yeah, yesterday we lifted freaking heavy. I lifted heavy for what I'm used to. Oh my gosh. I lap pulled down 200 with a
Holy
205 for 4 sets of 8 to 10.
goodness.
And then I rode the same thing.
I like the rose. It's all about pleasure.
Look, once upon a time, I heard about a pedophile that was questioned how he would pick his targets. It was always the kids with the dad who didn't seem threatening. The dad didn't seem like a threat, he'd go after the kid.
What the?
It's not gonna be me.
I don't know how you came up with that or how you found out about that, but
It was a clip. I think it was like an FBI agent.
Oh.
And then he said that.
well, whenever you get, I don't know about you, but whenever I got trained on like child safety, it was always like the people were like, "Oh, can you keep a secret?" The people who would always be overly friendly to the kids. It's always like the ones that least expect.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's how they went about it, but I'm talking about like them picking who do that with.
Yeah. I was just saying like that's how they usually know when somebody's like more likely to.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we agree.
Yeah.
Mine is just segueing into what you said.
Yeah. That was
Mine
just like an
step one.
added.
Yours is step two.
Yeah, I was just adding on to that.
Oh. Sorry,
I wasn't
thought he was
arguing.
arguing.
No, I was not arguing.
He wasn't reasoning.
You hate
He was
me.
arguing. Oh. It was actually funny because today I was at my job. I work at the hospital, transporting patients. But today it's physically taxing. If I wasn't in the shape that I am, I would be zonked right now.
Yeah.
We were so busy today, but I was over in X-ray and there's like I think 2 dudes who work in X-ray out of like 20,
Oh wow.
and they're old,
Yeah.
and all the girls, I think like 90% are our age. Yeah, Xander's eye just got really big.
You don't say.
So I was talking to one today because she's super chill.
I hope you're listening.
She's super chill, and she's like, "Those 2 over there are recently single. Are you married or single?" I was like, "Neither." She was like, "Oh." I was like, "But I have friends." And I forgot where I was going with this, to be honest with you, but they had both just been broken up with. And I was like, "Dang, bro." And I kind of wanted to ask her like, why?
Yeah.
Because I'm just nosy,
Yeah.
and it's tea.
We
And
love
I
tea.
follow the word of wisdom, but like, this is different.
We love tea.
You could say it's gossip though,
Yeah.
but it can't be too much because it's coming from the primary source.
Sure.
So I feel like it's okay. My conscience is clear.
I never questioned it.
Yeah, I know, because your eyes got big, because you have an agenda here.
Oh, I love gossip.
Honestly, with one of these girls that got broken up with, like, I'm surprised she's not married. Like, she's fun. To one of the patients today, he had a beard. I was like, "I love your beard. I hear she's growing hers out," and she went with it because it was funny.
There's not gonna be a lot of
'Cause
girls that
I'm
can get away
funny.
with that.
No, I know. I know when she went with it. She's like, "Yeah, I've been growing mine out a little bit. You know, there's just nothing there." It was funny, bro.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, "Yeah, I have a couple friends. You know, we'll see how it goes." And anyway, she's a really sweet girl, really nice.
I'm
girl.
friends.
This is true. I don't know what her type is though.
I'm never their type.
Color guard. Sorry, that was tough, but it's true. I mean, she was down bad. I remember the first like 2-3 dates you guys had. Xander was on cloud 9 billion. It was going so good. I was so happy for him. And then
I had a lot of fun.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
great. It
I
went
know.
really well.
Yeah, emotionally, physically, you guys
Yeah.
connected. Literally. And other things that were good, you know? And
Yeah.
then she just had to ask her sister.
I got a text out of nowhere, and she was pretty much just like, I don't like where this is moving. And then she said, thanks for everything. It was a little bit more than that, but that's
It
the
started
long
off great
story
and it
short.
ended kind of ugly for how it started.
Yeah. We tried again after that, and it just...
How long did it last?
So we had been talking for a few weeks on the phone for a few hours each night. We went on our first date. That was on a Saturday. We went on another date on Monday. Went on a trip with her to Idaho.
Oh,
And
shit, I
then
forgot about the trip. That's crazy.
came back from Idaho. That's when I got the text, was when I went on a different trip with my roommates. And then we went on a date when I got back from that trip.
You know how
And
people
then
say that distance like
a
makes their
week
heart
after,
grow fonder?
yeah,
Like you really
the
can
opposite
easily
happened.
tell. Yeah. Well,
Well, I went on my cruise.
what do you mean your cruise?
I went on my cruise. You went on your cruise. We went on our cruise.
Better.
Our cruise.
We went on the cruise.
We went on the cruise.
His cruise.
My cruise. Anyways,
Yeah, you need to do more spiritual work, buddy.
what's
Sense of
spiritual about
entitlement is
this?
insane.
Okay, right. No, but the way that Chase just was talking about his relationship,
Honestly, distance, I'm fond. I'm fonder.
you are fond of.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But the whole time that we were apart, I was just saying it doesn't feel good. And to be fair, my philosophy is it shouldn't be complicated.
Right.
Getting like wanting to pursue somebody and date, it shouldn't be complicated.
Yeah.
You want to hang out with each other, hang out with each other. You want
It's that, it's
you want to date
simple.
her, go on a date with her. You know, it's not meant to be this game of I don't like where this is going.
Right.
End it. Oh, actually, I didn't really mean that. Let's keep going out.
Yeah.
And then I'm finally like, I don't really want to go out. And then you remove me on everything.
Yeah. Which I feel like a lot of people can relate to, unfortunately.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. When I was first talking to Haley, she was going through a ton. She was preparing for the mission, whatever. And I just said two things to her. Because it seemed really complicated. It seemed very complicated. So I was just like, here's what I know. I know that I don't want to be a negative pressure for you and your mission.
Yeah.
And all I know is I like to hang out with you. That's all I know. It's all I care about right now. She was like, same. And I was like, awesome. And she's like, I like to move slow. And then a week later, she started the conversation about us dating.
She started that one, really?
She did.
I thought you would have started that.
I know. But at that point, I was like, nope. Because right after that, she said that she goes slow. She was like, with my ex, we talked for 3 months. I was like, in 3 months, you're going to be in España.
Yeah.
Hablando español ya. A toda la persona. And I was like, holy. And then just 6 days later, she was like, so I don't want to date anybody else. Do you? I was like,
And you said, I want to date. I got 5 other girls lined up.
okay, you know what? With the Nick Mo thing, let's talk about a roster.
Ooh.
Because this
roster.
this is, I think also low-key controversial.
Okay, you know what I actually heard the other night? I saw this other podcast, and they were like talking about something like this.
You're cheating on me?
No. Here. And they said, why should you feel bad about talking to multiple girls when they're always talking to multiple guys?
Yeah.
Tell me what you think about that.
Well, what's your opinion?
I think
I'll address that, but I want to know your opinion too.
I have always put my eggs into one basket, but I've been told that I should put it into multiple baskets. And I've also, it's hard because sometimes that one person isn't reciprocating, and you can't be hooked on one person, you know?
Yeah.
And so you kind of have to branch out. But I'm also under the influence that if you're not exclusively dating, if you haven't had a conversation about, hey, like, you know, I really like you, I don't feel like dating anybody else, then okay, like obviously you should respect that boundary. But if you haven't had to talk about it, like go out with other people.
Yeah, if you don't owe them anything.
I don't like calling it a roster.
Yeah.
Or a lineup.
Yeah, my starting
like
5.
Yeah.
Wild.
I hate starting 5. Somebody asked me who my starting 5 were, and I'm like, I'm not answering that question. I actually hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, I think it degrades women. to be honest. And I honestly, I think it degrades men too. I think that it's
Yeah.
just bad either way.
Go women. You're such a feminist.
Such a feminist. I've been cured.
Okay.
Sorry,
continue.
I do believe that feminism is breeding docile, unambitious, addicted men.
Oh, that's a hot take.
I believe that feminism is, social media is, and pornography are breeding the weak man.
That's also W.
And I actually had to talk with my good friend Mel about this on Sunday because we were just kind of like having a deep conversation just about life and stuff that we were going through. But so first I'll okay, so I guess maybe the last thing that we can talk about. So rosters, not a fan, although I have had them.
Sure.
Like people that serve missions, they understand people that didn't have the opportunity or didn't feel like it was for them. That's awesome. One of the things that they counsel you to do when you get home is to, okay, so when you're on a mission, you use an area book planner, right? So you just try and find as many people as you can to find to teach.
Yeah.
Well, you put those in your phone then they show up as dots. They could be green, yellow, red.
Yes.
Depending on their level of activity with receiving you. Well, you are counseled to do the same thing when you get home with the opposite gender or sex, right?
Okay.
So inherently that's going to make a roster come to life. You're going to talk to multiple people. You're going to talk to multiple.
Yeah.
You shouldn't date multiple. I think.
You shouldn't go on dates, or you shouldn't like date as in be exclusive.
Right. So I think if you're getting to know, you can get to know multiple people at the same time, but as soon as you like think you have feelings for one of them, the other should not have a place.
I agree.
In your phone.
I agree.
Unless they need like help and you're just like a Christ-like person.
Yeah.
Because I also don't think that, like, I don't know. I have no bad terms with both my exes. I don't talk to them ever, but like, if I was the last person that needed to help them with something, I would do it.
Yeah.
I don't believe in hating your ex.
I don't either, actually. I think it's ridiculous when people feel the need to hate their.
I think it's immature. Like if we break up on good terms and you're gonna like block me on things, let's grow up. Like quit being so petty.
Yeah.
What was the second thing that I was gonna touch on? Oh. Yes. Okay. So there's this organization called Fight the New Drug.
Yes.
It is pro-sex, anti-porn.
Yes.
And they have a lot of statistics. Statistically speaking, 7 out of 10 men within the last month have viewed pornography. I think it's like 5 out of 10 women. That's not necessarily to say it's visual, like video.
Yeah.
For a lot of girls that I know, like smut.
Okay. I was talking to this girl and I was like, smut is porn. And she was like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that book arousing you? And she was like, sometimes. I'm like, it's porn.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's just word porn.
People don't realize that there's a lot of different forms.
Yeah.
Men, because we're more visual, like, oh, it's easier to label.
Yeah.
Like, there's less gray area, but smut is porn. Obviously, videos. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can do it. Like, and I'm convinced also because I genuinely do not like looking at images that are, like, suggestive.
Yeah.
Yet my explore page, no matter how many times I press not interested,
it always comes back.
Pop up. And I'm so convinced that statistic that Fight the New Drug comes out with, as well as my age and gender.
Yeah.
Instagram's like, oh, let's put it in his thing.
Yeah.
Because they want me to be a weak, docile, non-ambitious man. For some reason. For whatever reason. Second, social media. I think that, first off, women, which is kind of counterintuitive, use social media way more than men. Yeah. But they post highlights and receive so much more validation. Look at any comment section. Take your girls and your guys, and I guarantee you the girls are gonna be filled with like queen, you're gorgeous, etc. The dudes are gonna be like, loser. You know,
You have no friends.
like out of the gospel, like the worldly comments, no shot. No shot. Maybe
Yeah.
now because I feel like we're starting to realize we need to support ourselves because we're not really getting it from girls
Yeah, true.
because of feminism. You like that segue? That was smooth,
Not bad,
baby.
not bad.
That was smooth.
Why do you think feminism is taking away from like empowering the men?
Because okay, so women are now graduating colleges at higher rates, high schools at higher rates. They are starting to fill up more higher professional positions
Okay.
at a slightly higher rate than men. Like
Did you actually know that women who chases her career is more likely to be divorced?
I did know that, yeah. And
Yeah.
80% of women initiate the divorces.
Yeah.
So actually, when I went to Utah Tech, I did in my public speaking class, which I tell everyone was good for me because I'm introverted and I have troubles talking to people.
Newsflash. He's not introverted.
I did a presentation PowerPoint on, and it was called "The Fall of Man."
Okay.
And I thought it was a pretty good hook. Everyone loved it.
Oh,
So they told
okay.
me. And I started off with saying this was inspired by my ex, because every male problem was so overshadowed with her patriarchy belief,
Yeah.
and I knocked it out of the park. To be honest with you, like I
Good
mentioned,
here.
everything we're talking about now. Moreover, I also mentioned fatherlessness in that too, but which feminism is a huge thing to do with. Like the less a father is in the home, the more she's gonna be more promiscuous, etc.
Okay, interesting.
But as far as like feminism, like girl boss goes, because men are falling behind and because of the economy right now and the propaganda that women are being fed with, like being a mother isn't all that you're doing. Like obviously girls can do whatever they want. I don't really care. Like I hope my wife doesn't have to work if she doesn't want to. I'm gonna try my best to make sure that's what the case is.
Right.
If she wants to, cool. If not, even better.
Yeah.
But like the majority of women are told nowadays, get a career, finish school. Pretty much what the men were told our entire existence. Provide for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't rely on a man. While that's pretty okay advice, it's like you're taking away from the family, which we're LDS, and I'm pretty sure every one of our viewers is LDS, right? If not, then I disagree with your take on the family. If you disagree with what I'm about to say, but feminism is taking away from the family unit and putting girls in a man's role. What I believe, a more masculine providing role. When they don't, it's taking away from their happiness. They're more depressed. They're the most unhappy they've ever been in the history of us taking these polls and these census. Marriage rates declining, the birth rates declining. Everyone is more depressed, unhappy, lonely. What's been rising? What's been going up? What stats? Oh, I wonder. So anyway, it's just for the detriment of the country for both sides. And everyone that I know that, like I know people from my mission that have kids.
Yeah.
Already. They are so happy. They're so happy.
Yeah.
So anyway.
It's just wild to me that, by the way, we empower women, okay?
Yeah, do what you want.
It honestly,
Not my woman though.
Personally, I think
we have a plan.
I think it's super attractive when they have ambitions. Like when they have goals. Not like, don't get me wrong. I think every girl, at least in the church, maybe outside of the church, wants to be a mother at some point.
I hope so.
I hope so too. It's one of the best blessings.
And if you can't, for medical reasons, obviously, like that's different.
Yeah.
There are always exceptions.
Yeah, always.
Which is fine.
But when you have ambitions outside of being a mother, that also is just very like it's very attractive. It's good to know that you have goals in life.
You want to be dominated.
No.
You want to be tied up. You want to be handcuffed.
How is that like part of the conversation? Where did that come from?
Keep going.
All right, yeah, Chase's opinion is now invalidated because of that.
Whoa.
No, but it's just nice to know when somebody has goals, when they want to improve as a person in general, when they like have some idea of who they want to be outside of your marriage, because everyone is a person outside of a marriage, you know? And so I think it's nice when people
Are you
have.
sure? What do you think of one flesh then?
I think you can be one flesh, and I think you can still, you're still gonna act different. It's very natural.
I just think these things are important to talk about before you get married, though, because like if you marry a girl who like if she feels that being what you just said is motherhood,
What do you mean?
like with having goals to become a better person, to grow. Pretty sure the most growing a person can, maybe a girl can go through, is motherhood.
I'm not discrediting the change that comes from motherhood. I'm like, I think it's great,
Like
but I'm just saying there are other parts. Like when you have a child, you're not just a mother,
well, yeah, you're a child of God.
Right?
You're a
And
child of the covenant,
as such,
disciple of
you
Christ.
still have like something that you are a part of. You still have like a plan. And I think one flesh is. I don't think that attributes to everybody, like one person's entire life. Like I think when you become married and you become one flesh, it's very different because my I have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ.
Right.
When I get married, it's not our relationship with Jesus Christ. It's still my
But you have
relationship with
both.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you have both for sure. But are you gonna stop putting work into your personal relationship with Jesus Christ?
No, but I think that your relationship with your wife helps that.
I don't think it. I'm not saying it doesn't.
You were gonna say I don't think it does.
No, I was gonna say I don't think it. It's not.
Oh.
Um, you have a personal relationship. You have something to work on. You should have personal goals when it comes to that.
Right.
And as such, I think when you center your life around Jesus Christ, it blesses your life in all other aspects. I think
Yeah.
it just like, I mean, we've been told by President Nelson that when we read the Book of Mormon, we make better choices every day.
Yeah, that's actually gas, and that's from the 2017 Liahona
Yeah,
too, and that is so good.
right.
And it's immunization against pornography too. Please keep going.
Yeah. Anyways, I just think that when you center your life on Jesus Christ, it's going to improve your life in other ways, and some of those ways are personal. And I don't think one flesh can attribute to like all parts, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
I think the way that they talk about one flesh is very like you should act together. You should like be one.
Okay.
I mean, we're told to be one by like through Christ.
Yeah.
Does that mean that you and me should be the same person?
I don't want to be one flesh with you.
I also don't want to be one flesh with you.
Please don't make me.
I will try not to. Like I want to be my own person. I want you to be your own person. But the one thing that everybody should be is a disciple.
Yeah, I think the one flesh thing has more to do with like your goals as a couple.
Right.
Well, it's way deeper actually than what we have time for, to be honest.
Oh, for
with
sure.
what I think, but I don't know. I think it's just very important that like if you find a girl who, like I think it's very important that you find a girl who fits that mold.
Yeah.
And that agrees.
I agree.
I would not recommend dating somebody that has opposite opinions on any of the four.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Religious, political, financial, or familial.
Yeah.
Statistically speaking, if you agree on all four of those, you are way better off married than if you don't. Also, if you have good similar love languages, I feel like that helps. Physically attractive to the other, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually attracted to them, that also helps.
Yes, it does. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. That's something that we could talk about for ages, though.
True.
So, yeah, I'm not going to deep dive into that. But we're on the hour mark.
It's been fun.
It's been real.
It's been real fun.
Some could say. And that was 2025's cringiest line from Chase Budge.
From me? What the heck? You're sitting right there too, snitch boy.
I didn't say it's been real fun.
Okay.
I said it's been real.
You've been saying plenty of things this podcast, so yeah.
Well, I'd hope so. You should be talking on a podcast.
Look at him taking this literal now.
Well, hope you guys like this one. I'd no longer like this one.
Oh, good one. The cringes like
Got him. Come
Six,
on.
7? 6, 7?
And you know what they say, it's all about pleasure.
It's all about pleasure.
All right. We'll see you guys in the next one. It's been real. We hope you guys made it past the 3.5 minute mark.
To 4 minutes.
If you have, say something to us. If you made it to this part of the podcast, say something. Say it. I hope you do. Later.